here we are at the reviewing area, and here is this version of Bumblebee that we're taking a look at. And this is called the Transformers Missing Link Bumblebee. Now, a quick bit backstory of what Missing Link is. That they're a line, well, that they're a toy company that makes Transformers toys like this one, but the Missing Link takes the original G1 Transformer toys and upgrading them with newer and modern articulation to them based off the original G1 toys. Well, this, from what y'all saw in the intro,
is pretty much G2 Bumblebee, which some people call it Goldbug. So,
but yes, this line of Missing Link Transformers is taking the original G1 Transformers toys like these and modding them with new articulation to them.
right, and that is a major leap compared to, let's put it this way. This Bumblebee is the Bumblebee I wish we had. But like I said, with today's technology, you're able to do more and more sophistication compared to this guy. This guy was okay, but y'all see the limitations of him, such as his feet. You can't do nothing with his feet. You can do something with his arms, but that's about it.
Yes, because the only articulation you get at the time this figure came out is just the arms.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can move his head and his feet, but that's due to the transformation.
Now, you will see another similarity of this head sculpt and then his head sculpt. So we will get on with the Missing Link. This Bumblebee is amazing. From what little bit I've seen of it, it is sharp. It looks like a Volkswagen Beetle. And way better articulation.
Yes. And as you can tell by the writing, this is made in Japan. Because you can tell by the writing here. And also, that this box that it comes in is really tiny here.
It's a small box for a small figure. Now, there's something up here. That right there is like the code. The C-03. That tells you where this guy fits in the grand scheme of things as far as... what is the name of this one? Magic? No, what's the name of this guy?
Missing Link.
Yes. That tells you what part of this character falls in the Missing Link genre, because they did make a couple more. So this is the third one.
This is not the first one that they made.
Correct.
They also made an Optimus Prime Missing Link, of course with modern articulation. And from what I saw, they're also making like a Missing Link Sunstreaker from the Missing Link line with modern articulation.
They have that one, and they also have Cliff Jumper.
Yes.
And there's somebody else. So anyway, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that Missing Link line will keep on going to give us all the G1 G1 Transformers we have are passed with more articulation of today, like they did with Bumblebee.
And I'm guessing this is like the original box artwork.
Could be. Maybe. I do not know.
But on the bottom, you do have Missing Link, which is in English, and the 40th anniversary of Transformers, telling you it's been around for 40 years.
Yeah, 40 years. Makes it feel old. Yeah. And you do have a back status stat down there as far as his
Yes.
endurance, speed, and all that good stuff.
Where you would have a little red
Decoder.
but this figure, when I first opened up the box, it did not have a little red coder thing. But you do got more Japanese writings.
Right, and it has a...
But it does have some English writings here.
And it has a VW symbol.
Which tells you this is a Volkswagen Beetle.
And going back up to the top, you have the original G1 design box art on the back.
And on the bottom, you just have more Japanese writing and crying Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
And that is it for the box artwork. So now let's open up the box and see what we got. You got some little paper things. And we also got some foam in here. And inside we got the figure here. And they did like kept the original foam insert, because the original G1s have the foam insert.
I don't think so. I don't think so. The original G1s, when you bought them at K&B, they didn't have no foam inserts or anything like that. They were just in a package in a plastic bubble shell that you had to cut out, if I'm right when I say that.
And this chrome thing is his gun.
Is his gun, of course.
Which is kind of tricky to get out because of it being so small.
It being so stuck in there. That is awesome, though. I mean, he's got a little pistol. I mean, the old Bumblebee did not have a pistol. Had it in the cartoon, but didn't have it in real life. Because he couldn't hold it. Now, alright, flip up his head some. Let's just get a side-by-side comparison right quick. Okay.
After I get everything out of the way.
Okay. Now, there he is right there. Next to his, well, himself. Just in the, I don't know how you would explain it. The old version, the new version? I don't know. But they're basically identical.
Yes. And also the same size and everything else. But like y'all saw when I was opening up this Missing Link figure, he does come packaged in his robot mode like this to resemble the original G1 Bumblebee. But there are some transformation steps that you have to do, and that is take the front wheels and rotate them so that the elbow joint is facing this way. And yes, he does have elbow joints. And then separate the front, the front part of the car, and bring them out and pivot his feet. Oh, and also take his arms and shift them up some. So now he looks like a new modern G1 Bumblebee with some added articulation to him. Now, you may notice on mine, he does have this Autobot symbol here, which is like a resemblance of the original box artwork here. When you first get this figure, this Autobot symbol does not come with this figure here. It actually comes with just the regular Autobot symbol like you see here on the toy artwork here. This Autobot symbol that I got here was from another figure that has this Autobot symbol and was like replaced here from this Autobot symbol here on my figure. But just a reminder, when you first get this figure, this Autobot symbol is not gonna be here. It's gonna be this Autobot symbol for this figure. But now that that's out of the way, let's take a closer look at this figure. So getting a closer look at the head sculpt, which, as you can tell, is not Bumblebee's head from the cartoon, but of course the original G1 toy.
Yeah, it's like a battle mask. And that's where this one are in common.
Yep. Because that is what this line is all about. Taking the original G1s and modifying them with new articulation. And he has the same chubby chest here.
That's all right.
And the Autobot symbol, which, like I said, I just got the one with this Autobot symbol added here.
Yeah.
Even though that this doesn't come with this figure when you first get this. And going down to the legs, and you will see some hinge joints and swivels here that are added, but we'll get to that when we get to the articulation. And the arms are basically the same as the originals here. Except this has some elbow joints added.
Mm-hmm.
And going to the side, And the back, oh, and even has the same little sticker here behind his head. You could see here. Behind where both of their heads are. And the other side here. And to the front. So everything is basically the same as the original G1 toy, except, of course, this has some new articulations added. Oh, and another thing that they kept on this missing link figure that the original one has is rubber tires. Yes, they still kept the original rubber tires that the original ones have. And now let's get to the articulation. Because yes, we got some new articulation stuff added. So the head can swivel all the way around. And of course can move up and down like the original one. Except this can swivel all the way around. And the arms can rotate all the way around, move in and out on, it actually moves on 2 joints. This joint here and this joint here, which are the transformation joints, but you can still move them. Has an elbow joint, a swivel at the elbow, no waist movement, but the legs can move forward and only, well, actually, they cannot really move back, only back about that far. Yeah, only back about there. And they can move out only about that far. We do have a thigh swivel, a knee joint, and the feet, like y'all saw, can pivot side to side, and of course move up and down due to the transformation. And that is it. So you can get a lot of great poses with this new G1 Bumblebee toy based off the original G1 toy. Oh, and y'all already saw it, but on the bottom of the feet, you could see he does have the rub symbol or heat symbol where you can, if you rub it, it reveals what side he's on. And as you can see, he's, of course, an Autobot.
That is amazing. You get feet articulation, you get arm articulation, head's on the head can turn.
Yes. And for accessories, like you all saw when I was opening up this figure, he comes with his little chrome gun here that you can have him hold in his hand. And there you go. He has his little gun in his hand.
That is awesome.
Oh, and another thing you get in the box, which y'all already saw. But in the box, when you get them out, you do get a little sticker sheet here with the Autobot symbols and these Autobot symbols here, like the one you saw on his chest. And you also get these stickers from what I heard. These stickers are to go on his chest here on the top where the Autobot symbol is. Yeah. From what I heard, these stickers are to go on top of where the Autobot symbol is on his chest here. And you do get instructions here. And this thing here, which is a little...
It's a card.
Card thing.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's showing or telling a couple things about his bio. I don't know. I can't read Japanese. I have not a clue. Don't know.
And I think it's now time to transform this guy. So first we're gonna remove his little gun here. And you can store the gun in his vehicle mode. And to do that, on the inside of his foot here, there's a little hole where the gun does have a tab right here that you can attach it to. Just like that. So you do get some weapon storage here for vehicle mode.
No, that's awesome.
So
you should be able to transform him with the gun just like that.
Yes, you can.
Into car mode.
So to transform him, take his elbows, rotate them this way, and straighten them out. Flip down the head. Take the feet, tap them together, and then you're gonna bring the front part of the car down like this, and take the legs and push them in until it locks into place. Then take the arms, push them in, and on the bottom there's some tabs where the holes on the inside of his hands will tap into. Just like that. And you're done. Just very simple and easy transformation.
Yeah, get that one. Put them side by side.
And to get a side by side here, they are basically the same length. Although the head on the missing link one doesn't close up all the way. It just juts out a little like that. I I would have liked if this head would push in more, so you don't see the robot mode head visible from the back. But that's really my only gripe with it. But everything else looks really good. And he does roll really smoothly, just like the original one, because both of these have rubber tires, like y'all saw. And there's not much else to it, just the same as the original little mini bot from the 1980s. Still have the same black windows and everything else. And that is about it for the missing link Bumblebee. This figure. Oh, and here's a size comparison of hubcap here. And here's a size comparison with these three, the missing link and the G2 mini bots with the Studio Series version. And I know I should have shown a size comparison with him in robot mode along with the missing link version, but I'm gonna save that for the final thoughts when we get to our final thoughts.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. Like I said, the G1, G2, it's, and then we have this one, which, you know, I hope that they do other stuff. Even with the small vehicles, I think Brawn would be an excellent one. Brawn with the articulation, with the legs, you know, because Brawn has a weird transformation, but it's doable along with the Warpath, Huffer, Gears. Like I said, you have a variety to pick from, that's for sure, because there's a bunch of them in G1. And we can bring back the G1 that has more articulation, but G1 that looks like G1, not this one.
Yes.
Okay, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing bad about him, but this is going off of the movie. This is the G1 aesthetics of what you would buy in the 1980s.
In the stores.
Yes,
in toy form. This is based off the 1986 Transformers, the movie.
Mm-hmm. So definitely, hey, in the descriptions below, let us know. What do y'all think about this Bumblebee? Do y'all like it? Do y'all hate it? What do y'all think about the articulation? What does it look like the G1 that y'all remember? So just let us know some of y'all's thoughts down below.
then I guess we'll be back with our final thoughts, right?
10-4.
Okay. And we'll be back with our final thoughts.